Oh my god!
Um, I guess I should put Xbox trailers, right? But yeah, like a lot of people were talking about how the Xbox or the PlayStation has all these games, and some people have always been kind of like, well, I'm more Xbox, right, or Microsoft, because whether it be because of the online, or maybe you just really like some of the games like Crackdown or Forza or Halo, which is another one of those games. But I recently caught an interview from Phil Spencer, I think his name is, the head of Microsoft for Xbox, and he was in an interview talking about how what Sony is doing is it's bad for gaming, as it like it's not what gaming is about. And I think he was referring to more of the fact that they have like these big triple A like titles, right? Like I should have Ghost of Tsushima Monday so we can start playing it. But like just the fact that like we're looking at games still come out for the PlayStation 4, Last of Us 2, Ghost of Tsushima, like those are exclusive IP titles that you can only get on PlayStation. I've always been a guy who's bought PlayStation games. Like I've always been a PlayStation dude. I always look for a reason to buy an Xbox. I look for a reason to buy an Xbox because I consider myself a gamer, right? I consider myself a gamer looking for these games. Think Phil Spencer wears 2 watches, one on both wrists. Oh, bro. Oh, it was for the Tetris effect. Oh, man, James Chen was on there. Oh, shout outs to James Chen. Psychonauts 2 is not an exclusive. I'm actually really excited for that game. Do Ratchet and Clank for PlayStation. Like, there's so many games that I'm looking forward to. So, like, when I heard about, like, the Xbox Series X, like, I wanted to know some of their exclusive games. And I was really surprised to hear Phil Spencer be like, well, you know, Sony is actually killing the video game world by their practices of getting these AAA exclusive titles, and I think that's a big ass cop out, right? I think that like and that's for lack of better phrasing, right? I think that like it's funny to me that Microsoft has definitely talked about like when they first came on the market, they've had like these big titles, right? Like I remember when like the first Xbox came out and they had like King Kong on it, right? They wanted those exclusives too to kind of drive people to their console, right? And if you're part of the FGC, the Xbox 360 was the fighting game console of like the community, right? Like of the FGC, it was the Xbox 360. People play Street Fighter on there, people play Marvel on there. Like it was everybody played Xbox 360, right? But that was only like one market. Like you have like fighting games for people like me, but like a lot of people want to play a lot of these different games. First person shooters are more on like, you know, more towards PC and Microsoft. And if you just look at the title of games going down, it's more like first person shooter related. But like one of the games that sold the Xbox is like Halo, right? And like to my surprise, a lot of people was not feeling Halo. I've never been a Halo guy. I like the story of Halo. Sony's market cap is 96.42 billion. And it's 1.52 trillion for Microsoft. God damn. I know everybody has their opinion. Right? Like personally, like Soul Goki says the PS3 was a misstep. I think the PS3 is one of the greatest consoles ever, bro. I'm just saying, like it's good. It introduced us to games we're still playing right now. Uncharted, God of War. Well, I ain't gonna say God of War. It wasn't God of War. I don't know, man. I just feel like the AAA titles that Sony has definitely pushed forward the Sony brand. The Sony brand to me is AAA titles that will only be duplicated other places. Like, I'm not going to go and play a Last of Us copy when I can just play The Last of Us, right? Like, I'm not gonna go and play Horizon Zero Dawn, the copy. I want to play it exactly for what it is. I'm not going to play a bootleg Ghost of Tsushima. I'm going to play the original Ghost of Tsushima. I'm not going to play a bootleg, you know, Last of Us. Like, all these games are significant. So, like, I'm happy that they at least have Halo. A lot of people didn't like it. I want to take a look at Halo. PS3's, hold on, wait a minute. Otori, PS3's last year in its life cycle gave them momentum to dominate with the PS4. Facts. And I feel like the PlayStation system always sets it up, right?